Hi everyone, so how often has this happened to you? You fire up your favourite current game, in my case, Planetary Annihilation, you jump into a multiplayer lobby, and you ready up, and whilst you're waiting for everyone else to get ready, you sit there and you watch the lobby chat and you have a chat with the other people you're going to be playing with. But ask yourself this, when was the last time one of the game's developers was in the lobby playing with you? Well, that happened to me yesterday, and it's not something that is unusual when I'm playing particular games coming from Steam Greenlight, for instance, or from Kickstarter. One of the things that I've kind of noticed is as we've kind of moved away from the big publishing houses and games developers have moved closer to games players, what we're finding now is an actual community growing around these games. Developers playing and testing their game actually with real gamers, and not like, oh, you've got a giant clan, so we're going to, give you lots of love and make you feel special, but just out there in the general community, whilst they're working, they jump out into multiplayer games to, play games. Play Planetary Annihilation with the people who ultimately are bankrolling the creation of the game, the player base. And so that's what happened to me yesterday. And, we didn't do particularly well. I actually was on the same team as the developer, but unfortunately due to a slight bug, it meant that we weren't able to kind of share our resources correctly or have it notified to us that we weren't sharing our resources. It's one of the features in Planetary Annihilation for team games. And unfortunately that led to a slight situation where he attempted to destroy me, and he couldn't because of this bug, effectively. All of his units were attacking me but couldn't actually damage me. So he ended up wasting a lot of time attacking, his teammate. But anyway, the point is, ask yourself, when you're playing a Steam Greenlight game, when was the last time the developers were visibly there playing the game with you? I think a lot of developers need to kind of adopt this approach, especially if they kind of want to grow a community while they're growing their game, while they're building their game. I really love Planetary Annihilation, and ultimately it's one of those games you should really go and check out. We've been following its development since early alpha, and ultimately it's a game that I've been playing for fun myself, as opposed to a game that I've kind of been looking at from got to review this game point of view. And so, a lot of fun here. A game that's kind of kept me hooked in now for about 120 odd hours, which is rare for me, I have to say.